Hello, good morning everyone. Sorry it's a bit of a rainy morning. Welcome to Montfort. It's really lovely to see you on campus, and welcome to the city of Leicester. So as you look around you today, you're going to see plenty of students and staff who are on hand to offer advice and support. If you've got any questions, please do just ask them. There's a real sense of belonging and community here, and it sits at the heart of everything we do. And that open and friendly feeling is really important because we see it as part of our job as a university to empower students from all backgrounds and to achieve some amazing things, especially in their careers. We want you to come here to make new friends, to be part of our community, and feel at home in this brilliant city. And university is a new beginning, and we want you to find your new home here at DMU. So I hope that you discover those things today, and there are lots of brilliant things there are as a student about studying at DMU. But I want to start off by mentioning just 3 things that I think are really exciting that we're doing. Our Education 2030 block learning method, our campus, and our city. And all of those come together to offer you great support for your time ahead. So, firstly, I want to tell you about our new approach to learning called Education 2030, which imagines what education needs to be like in 2030, but it delivers it now. And it provides a straightforward timetable and structure for many programs where you'd study 1 module at a time, unlike most other universities where you'd be doing 2, 3, or 4 at a time. So it means that you can closely focus on 1 topic for 7 weeks with the same group of classmates, the same tutor, complete your assessments within that block, and then you have a block's break before you go on to the next block. That way you get to study in depth with a tight group of peers, take exams 1 at a time with the module fresh in your mind, so we don't have any of those ends of summer term exams, which everyone tends to hate. So we're already getting really great feedback about from our students who are on block with us, with 90% of students telling us that they're really enjoying focusing on 1 thing at a time and that it really suits their lifestyle. And the vast majority of respondents say that they're really satisfied overall with teaching and learning and that they feel that they've really selected the right course. So this short video is going to talk you through just some of the benefits of Education 2030 block learning experience.
Education 2030 is DMU's new student-centered approach to teaching. From September 2022, students on most undergraduate programs will study 1 module at a time instead of several at once. That means they can focus closely on each subject and absorb their learning materials in more depth. A focused block approach allows you to better manage your studies around other life commitments, whether that is work, caring responsibilities, sport, or hobbies. This will remove class attendance barriers and create a learning community where students can thrive. Assessments will take place at the end of each module block, enabling quicker feedback on your work. Students will no longer have to revisit previous modules for summer assessments. By working through 1 module at a time, teaching staff will enjoy more dedicated contact hours with students, allowing them to easily identify where a student may need additional academic or well-being support, something our students have asked of us in the past. All this comes together to produce better grades and outcomes for our students, as research from other institutions can attest to.
Great. And secondly, I want to talk to you about our campus. And that's a big part, obviously, of why you're here today. And we're really proud of it, not only because of the way that it looks, but also because it's safe and easy to find your way around, with all of our buildings in 1 self-enclosed campus. We've got a pool, a fitness centre, climbing wall, art gallery, entertainment venue, and we're just a few minutes from the city centre. Now, our buildings range from the historical to the contemporary 21st century creations. And we've invested hundreds of millions of pounds in creating a campus that serves you, the students, really well. And not forgetting our city. We understand that where you live is almost as important as what you learn. And we're really pleased that Leicester's been named as a top performing city in the East Midlands by the Good Growth for Cities Index, which measures things like well-being indicators such as work-life balance, environment, jobs, safety, income, and health. And we can understand why Leicester's got this recognition. It's got everything that you'd expect from a city experience. So big name shops, quirky independence, great food, leisure, sporting teams, Many of all these are near to campus, and there's lots of local friendly and accessible sort of feeling about the city. And our connections mean that as a DMU student, you would get extra discounts across the city as well. Now, of course, we think highly of DMU and of our city, but the real test is with our students. And we're proud to say that we're 14th in the University of the Year category in the most recent What Uni Student Choice Awards, which are nominated and judged entirely by students. DMU is highly ranked for our facilities, postgraduate studies, international student offer, and crucially, for our student support. And for us, these are the best reviews that we can receive. They've been voted for by students, and ultimately, they show that what we want to do here at DMU is empower students. We want to give you the support, the community that you need to succeed in what you're doing, and these results show us that we're able to do that. Your degree at DMU is just a stepping stone, and our award-winning careers support and employability service is here to support and empower you to make sure that you succeed in the future. Our careers team guarantees every student a work experience opportunity, and our overall commitment means that you can also access flexible and personalised career support tailored specifically to your degree. For a second time in a row, DMU has been ranked as the top 10 British university for the most student and graduate startup companies, and that's in the HESA statistics. But also, DMU has won the Outstanding Student Support Award in the prestigious Times Higher Education Awards, which is sort of called the Oscars of higher education. We won this for a scheme called Make Diversity Your Business, which brought together 30 Black, Asian and minority ethnic students and 30 local employers to explore ways to increase diversity in graduate recruitment and to break down barriers on both sides. And this year, we were also shortlisted for the Outstanding Entrepreneurial University of the Year at the same awards. And that nomination focuses on our work in developing the entrepreneurial mindset and championing innovation in our students. So as well as all the opportunities offered by our careers team, we've got initiatives in place such as Leicester 1000 and the Leicester Graduate City project. And both of those are designed to place graduates in highly skilled jobs and connect them with upwards of 200 employers in the city. Now, the right university for you is a new beginning. It's where you feel you can find your people, your purpose and your place in this world. And at DMU, it's our goal to help students like you reach your goal. And our supportive community wants to empower you and start realizing your ambitions. And some of the students who've got direction and support that they wanted have been sharing their stories on some of our new student features. You'll have been seeing some of them just as you were sitting there waiting, and you can find them also on our website. But these include Gaddafi Mulala. Now, he was torn between choosing football, which his dad wanted him to do, or following his dream, which was to dance. And Gaddafi said at his DMU dance audition that it was literally the beginning of the life that he imagined. He said, "I just knew I was going to find a new family here." And he's now finished his master's degree and he's working with a professional dance company. So DMU aims to empower you to explore your abilities and become confident in who you are. And you can see that in our new film here.
School. It's supposed to prepare you for life, but what kind?
Get a job, put your dreams on hold. I chose me.
I'm alright.
I didn't leave home.
I found a new home.
Come on in.
Joined a team.
I was guessing about today.
Learn there's more than one way to see the world.
I found my people.
People who picked me up when I was down.
Deep breath.
Pushed me when I thought I couldn't go on. So, we're just gonna get this started straight away.
And helped me achieve the things I never thought I
28,
could.
29, 30, and you're done. Well done.
People showed me that what you learn in books is just the start.
People who opened doors for me.
And helped make the end of university a new beginning.
It's our goal to help every student reach their goal. Apply now and find out what you're made of. De Montfort University, Leicester.
Thanks. So if you're ready to continue your education journey and find out what you're made of, we're really excited for you. And we're here to help you. And we can offer particular support. Our Healthy DMU Hub online services offers a range of information to help you manage your health and well-being while you're at university. And you can check with our team on the wellbeing stand if you qualify for extra financial support available through the Disabled Students Allowance. With the rising costs of living at the moment, we've increased the amount of emergency financial support that we can offer through our hardship fund to our students. And alongside that, we provide really comprehensive personal finance and wellbeing support through our student finance and welfare team. Our student union, DSU, has all got all its sports teams and its societies, and they're really active and accessible. And more than a quarter of our undergraduates who are students at DMU are mature students. So we've got a range of support for those looking to return to education, including flexible study options, scholarships, bursaries, and the acceptance of access to higher education qualifications. I'd also encourage you to visit our newly refurbished and extended prayer room in our Portland building while you're here today. And it's one of the university's most important and well-used spaces, and it offers students from a range of faith backgrounds to be able to undertake their spiritual obligations. Now, DMU has also got a really exciting global outlook, and we're the only university to be a United Nations Sustainable Development Goal based in the UK. Each of those goals is aimed at transforming lives, and we embed goals into your teaching. Our work around equality and diversity and decolonising the curriculum also sets DMU apart from many other universities. Our commitment to recycling and reducing waste has put us amongst the top 30 universities in the world for sustainability, according to the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. And in late 2022, we were also recognised for being one of the greenest universities in the country after a prestigious double win at the Green Gown Awards, which pick out some of the most sustainable initiatives happening across higher education. So if you choose to study at DMU, you can do so safe in the knowledge that your university is committed to addressing sustainability and carbon reduction across all its operations and activities. But our partnership with the UN not only benefits the wider community, but more specifically, our students too. And last summer, I was really thrilled to accompany 4 of our DMU students to the United Nations headquarters in New York. Here they are pictured, where they presented their ideas around sustainability to UN officials. And that trip was organised through DMU Global, our international experiences programme, which enables students to explore the world. Our open days are one of the best ways to experience for yourself what makes DMU and Leicester distinctive and hopefully the right place for you. So today you can take part in course talks, question and answers, hear from tutors, students and graduates. And the people that you need to speak to are here on campus today, so please do talk to them. And you can also start building contacts and friendships through our social media channels as well, starting from today. But now really to meet some people who are very important, the experts, students, current students at DMU, who are ready to answer questions about life on campus. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Katie, and good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us here at Montfort University. Thank you for braving the weather. I know it's chucking it down outside, but thank you very much for being here today, and we hope you get a lot out of the experience. My name is Ben. I'm the host of the panel, but I'm not a student, so I'm not one of those experts, but we have fortunately got 2 experts here on the stage with me today, who are going to be able to give us a little bit of an insight into what life at DMU and on campus is like. So let's do some introductions first of all.
Hi, I'm Cece. I'm a first-year energy engineering student and I'm originally from South Africa.
Hi, I'm Tiana. I'm a third-year psychology student and I'm from Coventry.
Lovely. Thank you very much, both. So you've both had very, very different experiences joining us here at DMU, and obviously you've had your own DMU journeys, some longer than others. But obviously what we want to do is, first of all, is just for you to cast your minds back to what it was like when you first arrived on campus. What were the feelings? What were you thinking? Kind of try and think about what you were like at that time.
I think you're just really, really nervous. I was really nervous and really anxious to be moving somewhere new, meeting new teachers, meeting new people. But more than anxious, I was really excited. You want to meet new people. You want to see what the curriculum is all about. You want to see what Leicester has to offer. So at every moment, I was just really excited to see new things.
As a student starting in 2020, obviously it was a challenging time because of the COVID pandemic. So I was very anxious because of all the restrictions and also just about being independent and on my own. But I was more excited to meet new people and start my course.
Amazing. Thank you very much, both. And hopefully some of those feelings, you might be feeling that today. You might be very excited, but you might also be feeling quite overwhelmed, quite nervous. And obviously it's good to know that there were other students in a similar boat to you when they were exploring their options and when they first arrived on campus as well. So let's talk a little bit. Cece, we'll go with you first. So talking a little bit about your experience. Obviously you've come a long way. You've joined us from South Africa, then you moved to London, then joined us in Leicester. How did DMU support you in sort of making that fresh start and arriving here on campus with us?
I think regardless of how far you're moving away from home is really scary and it's not easy for anyone. But for me, I wanted to pick a place that would make that transition as easy for me as possible. And at my first open day, around about this time last year, I felt that here at DMU, I felt a part of something, I felt connected, I felt seen. And I think as you guys walk through the campus, a lot of you will feel the same way. The sense of community here is insane. You just really feel like you're a part of something and you want to move somewhere that's going to feel like home away from home, especially for someone like me whose home is on the other side of the world. But you continue to feel like that all the time, and not only that, it facilitates so many opportunities to make a new family, a new home. I have a group of friends who are from Egypt, India, Morocco, myself, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. And I don't think you get an opportunity to make a circle of friends like that anywhere else other than here at DMU, because they facilitate that for you. So it was difficult, but it was definitely worth the change.
And what was the adjustment like going from a big city like London? Because you spent, it was a year in London. What was it like moving from somewhere like London even to somewhere like Leicester?
It was different, but it was a good different. I think in places like London, it's so easy to feel disconnected because it's very cold. There's so many people. It's so full. It's just easy to feel lost in a sea of people. But Leicester still has the added benefit of having everything, but it's just less people. So you get to feel like you're a part of something, not just on campus, but off campus as well. You just feel connected, and that family feeling stays around you all the time.
Amazing, thank you very much. So Tiana, I know you've had lots of experience and support when you've been here with us for 3 years. So can you tell us a little bit about your kind of learning experience and the support you've received from the sort of academic side?
So personally for me, one of the best things about DMU is all the support they provide, whether that be academic support, employability support, but I've had a lot of experience using the academic support. So in my second year, I really struggled with my essay writing skills, so I needed some extra help. And as well as asking my lecturers and tutors, there's also the service in the library through the Learning Development Zone, which you might see today if you go and look at the library. So online, you can book different workshops, and that could be from critical thinking skills, your maths, if you struggle with that. But I chose to use the essay writing service. So they went through how to structure my essay, how to find sources and references, and also how to separate it into the different sections with the right word count. And then also more recently, because I'm a third year student, I'm currently working on my final year project. So we have to talk to the psychology technicians. So this is a service you will use if you do study psychology at DMU. So I have to get support with how to build my survey using a system called Qualtrics, and also support with collecting participants and collecting our data. So as a whole, DMU provides a lot of good academic support.
Amazing, thank you very much. Something that we've talked about quite a lot already, and something that Katie talked about, was the sort of sense of community. And here at DMU, it's something that we are really, really proud of, and obviously there's lots and lots of opportunities of lots of different things that you can get involved in, from sort of activities and societies and sports teams. So can you tell us a little bit about the things that you've been able to get yourself involved in during your time at DMU?
Okay, I have a few. I think to start off with, there are so many things that you can do on campus, especially with sport. Mm-hmm. And the nice thing is you have the option to not have to do it competitively as a part of a team. I have now found a habit of trying as many sports as I can that are available on campus. As of yesterday, I've tried 6 volleyball. That's now 6 sports I'm terrible at, but I hope to find one I'm really good at. So you get the opportunity to try different sports, and you don't have to be good at it. You don't have to join a team. I have friends who do rowing as well, so I will be trying that soon. And pole fitness. It's just a crazy amount of sports that you can try, and you can find your niche. And at each different sport, you meet new people and you make new friends. And other than sports, the clubs and societies are anything that you can think of, it's a club here. We have a Nintendo club, if you guys like to play Nintendo, and I am a part of the DMU Racing, where we build a Formula One sports car. Insane. And we have the electronics club as well. So if you want like more academic clubs, we have that. If you want sports, we have that, and everything in between. And it's just an opportunity to meet the most amazing people.
Okay, what about yourself, Tiana?
So over my 3 years here at DMU, I've found that there is a lot of opportunities to meet new people. And one of the things that I worked on this year was the Internationals Buddies scheme. So I was paired up with an international student who was coming to Leicester for the very first time from India. So now I've made a new friend from a different background, different culture to me. So it's good to be able to share my experiences with someone that I wouldn't have necessarily spoken to before. And another way I've met new friends is through the Psychology Society. I know I study psychology, so I'm basically around those kind of students all the time. But this group is a more diverse range of people from all different backgrounds. And every Wednesday we do a different activity. So last week we went to Revolution for cocktails, but if you don't like drinking, we also do events such as quiz nights. We're going to Treetop Adventure Golf next Wednesday night, so that will be very fun. And it's just a great way to meet new people and have a good time.
Great, so we're all going to go and play mini golf next Wednesday, all right? Yeah? Amazing. So my last question before we wrap this up, and this is one that I've not practiced with them so far, so we're going to chuck them in the deep end a little bit. It's obviously we've talked a bit about our lovely campus, and it's something that you guys are all going to see today, but talking a little bit about Leicester, where's your favourite things to do on Leicester? Obviously we've already mentioned mini golf, but what else is there to do around the city?
Eat. There are 100, like not 100, but there are many different places to eat. I'm from South Africa, so I didn't know I liked Turkish food till I moved here. So there's opportunities to try so many different types of food. And other than eating, there are activities that you can do. If you don't want to watch the movies or play mini golf, there's so many outdoor things that you can do. I went paddle boarding for the first time. Also not great at it, but at least I had the opportunity to do it. And there's so many parks. We have Islestone Meadows. So you can do all the city stuff and do outdoor stuff as well. So it's just a bit of both.
Amazing. And Tiana, anything else?
Well, I mean, before coming to DMU, I actually visited Leicester before, so I kind of knew what it was like already. But I spend most of my time in High Cross Shopping Centre because I love shopping. Bit too much sometimes, but, you know, I'm a student. And obviously, you can use student discount as well, and a lot of the places in High Cross do that. And there's also Foss Park, if anyone knows that, and that's like a bit further out to the city, but it's still, if you want to go for a shopping day with your friends, then, you know, it's the perfect place to go. And as well as that, there's loads of different restaurants and bars, and they're all quite culturally diverse as well, so you've got different foods to try, which is all part of the experience. So Leicester is a really great student city.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much, both. That's amazing. So that's all the time that we have for today, because you guys have got lots and lots of things to do on campus very, very shortly. But that was just a short, sweet taste of life here at DMU from people that know it best. And obviously, you will see lots and lots of students on campus today wearing the red T-shirts. If you have any questions, anything that you want to know about student life, about accommodation, about all the different groups that you can join, please do make sure you ask. We are here to help. But before we let you go, we're going to hand you back over to our Vice-Chancellor for a final word, Professor Katie Normanton.
Thanks, and thank you two. That's absolutely inspiring. Great. I really love hearing the student stories. I think everything they tell us, you know, feeds into the things that we're doing and makes our jobs really valuable. So thank you for that. So universities should be empowering. They should be about changing people's lives and giving them the opportunity. You know, we do offer all these chances for you to study, but also the extracurricular activities that you've both been talking about, which is such an important part of it. Do please enjoy today. As we said, there's lots of activities on for you, lots of people to ask, and I hope to see you back on campus very soon again in the autumn. Thank you.
kind of hope for a bit of an applause, but I don't know kind of